New Hampshire fan club.
New Hampshire. New Hampshire. New Hampshire fan club.
I'm gonna start this off by saying, I don't feel very musically inclined today. I tried to make music earlier in the day and it didn't go well. If you haven't seen, I released a sort of music video for a song I made called Semester Abroad. It's my last video and it didn't do too well, but I like it and I was feeling pretty happy about it because it did get a few comments, and there was one comment that said that my videos make them happy, and I enjoy that. I don't want to be too emotional because my channel has an aura of mystery and funny, but I just want to say that that makes me happy. And as I approach 500 subscribers, I just want to say that I never felt like I would ever be able to make music. I had a mental block. I thought it just wasn't a thing that is possible for me. But every day I get better and I'm working on an album. So today, New Hampshire fan club. I want to make something fun so that I can make a video. Does this not have a snare? So I'm gonna do now I need to make that less horrible. Just a quick thing. I see there's like a YouTube channel that does little like, I think it's FL Studio, but they just talked a shit ton about the power of silence. I might put the ad right here in editing, but they just really love like muting any of their like metal, like the hi-hats or the crashes, the splashes and shit. Like cutting off the tails and stuff. It's like, it's so horrible that it's like good. So next, I might put a fill like literally fucking on every fourth like part. Forgive me for not really knowing music theory, but I do know music theory, I just don't know the right words, okay? It's just a language. What even like, I don't like, okay, so I have one fill that I really know how to do, and you can hear it in my last song, but it's really just taking the snare and going like, which, I first heard that in Bright Eyes, the Falling Out of Love at This Volume. It's a good song. It's really like fucking lo-fi and, forgive me, but Bright Eyes doesn't know how to sing, but he makes it work. In my opinion, he makes it work, but if I play it in the car with like one of my friends, they're like, what the fuck is this shit? But the chorus where he's just doing like power chords with like two fingers, and it's like, and then it's just like, you know, that's the only fucking fill I know, and it's just through like paying attention once and like one time in my fucking life. Also, I did Do you want to take a detour? Hold on. Don't look, don't look, don't look. This is a lot of like where I started my drum work is I was remaking While My Guitar Gently Weeps, so I'll play that. Here's a fill. Fill. And then up. So if you ever want to do that, like fully recreate a song, this is like my honest advice on how to do that is just go here. To Ultimate Guitar, and you try and find like one of these like pro ones, and then you can just go here and there's literally sheet music, and you may be like, oh, I don't know how to read sheet music, but here's what I'm gonna tell you. And you can play it and you can hear it, but literally all of these at the bottom, that's a fucking kick. This at the top, I don't know, I just try and match the symbol with my ear, because these little things, they're like symbols in my mind. But the one on the third line, that's always going to be a snare. The one on the bottom line, the first line, that's always going to be a kick. And then when you get to here, let's see, like, is it like one of these that's on the line or like somewhere else, that's usually just one of the toms. Just try and like match it with your ear. And these little ones at the top, that's gonna be like some type of hi-hat, but I don't know how to read it either. You just look at it and like match with your ear, and usually like the numbers here, it'll line up with your Logic. So with that information in mind, I hope that you go and make rave mixes of your favorite songs. I'm thinking I'll just be like bro. I was saying like okay, so I just clicked a random spot, so I'm gonna see what happens. So what I'm doing when I'm like doing all this stupid reverb shit is I'm just trying to hear like the dry and the wet, because there's like different layers to it. But like I said, I do like click random buttons, but most of what I do is just me trying to like see what sounds good to me, and I like to see the like different parts of this. I was trying to fix my sleep schedule because I can make these videos during the day because my roommate goes to work all day, and if I'm awake at night, it's harder to make videos just because I can't really like sing or like do funny shit because it's like kind of, it's just odd. Did I fuck up here? So last night I was like awake basically the entire day and entire night because I was trying to get back on track by like staying up all day so I sleep through a night, because a lot of my issues are like my internal clock rhythm. When I see the sunlight, I have a problem where the sun makes me tired and the darkness outside my window makes me like wide awake. So sometimes I have to pull all-nighters, stay awake all day to like rewire my body. It's like a long-term issue. But I was awake all night just watching this like UFC fighter, Patty Pimblett, or Patty the Batty or whatever, and it's like insane because this is what he does, right? He's a lightweight UFC fighter, and every time he has a fight in his like the lightweight part, literally every, I don't know sports, I'm not a sporter, but he like loses weight for it, he cuts, and when he's not, he just eats like crazy. Like, okay, yes, every wrestler like cuts and does all that weight loss stuff, but he like gains like 200 pounds in a year. He gets like really far up, eating like 8,000 calories a day, and then like one day he wakes up, his next fight is scheduled, and he just loses like 50 to like 100 pounds like in like a few months or weeks. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, it's just Google it because it's crazier than the way I'm saying it. But I'm like, you can't keep that up and like be a champion. Like, imagine the stress that puts your body through. But anyways, I was just saying that's crazy. He's an okay fighter. Like, he's not like big leagues just because he's kind of like scrappy and he like doesn't tuck his chin or anything. But there's this one fight he did where like he was fighting this guy and he like elbows, and immediately that guy's forehead starts like bleeding everywhere on him just from the like impact of his elbow. Like within the millisecond, the guy's like bleeding all over him. And that usually doesn't happen with like punches or like impacts. Usually it takes like a few seconds to like start bleeding, but just immediately he like slashed the guy with his elbow. And I'm pretty sure due to that, he like won the fight just because they like deemed it unnecessary to keep fighting or unhealthy. I don't really know the rules, but I thought that was crazy. So what if we like layered this? I feel like that gives it like more depth. Alright. I chose like the worst notes possible. Also, New Hampshire, I got my braces off. So, yeah, if you don't know, I guess I don't share anything about myself really that much. But I'm 20 years old. Oh shit. I'm turning 21 in December, and I got my braces off this year after I did my wisdom teeth, and that's the reason why I disappeared for so long. Is I had wisdom tooth surgery, and I know it's like a chill surgery, but first I'm gonna say I'm underweight, so that kind of stuff really takes a toll on me, especially like the dentists weren't really paying attention to like how little anesthesia I need, so they kind of like knocked me out for a few days. But I had all 4 mouth surgery, and then I got sick, and then I had a double ear infection in both ears, which by the way is like the worst pain in your life. And it took a week, and I couldn't make music for like 2 weeks. And right before my wisdom teeth surgery, I was also in the hospital for something else. So yeah, I didn't mean to like leave you guys. It was crazy. I'm wondering if I should like put like a riser, but I chose like the worst notes possible. I think that's good. So we're gonna need a melody. Which I think this should just be a build up. So melodies, we just kind of gotta fuck around, especially if you have nothing in mind. So yeah, I don't know if I should go for something more like dark and like dark because that's how the song is playing out, or if I should go for something like light as a contrast. What should I do over the like? I know I'm not changing the velocity. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, I'm going with this. Should I layer it? Okay. I want something loud and annoying as hell. And see that we had a ride. I'll save over. I think it's alright! Should I add hi-hats? No. Choruses.
Well, it shouldn't be, like it's whatever you want. But if I want a fast pace, like I want to scream, it's keep it simple, and then you can add some cool things in the beat, but...
So stupid. Okay. So what did we even fuck with? We fucked with this. Yep. Higher. I think we got it, like, as far as a New Hampshire song goes. This is fine. So what I'm gonna do is just copy and paste some of it, pan, add some vocals, and then I'll see you guys in the next video where I will be making a little video to this.
New Hampshire.